Demonic here, and we're going to go over something that I feel should be equally based because technically, if you think about it, multiplayer, just subtract a couple attachments is ranked, but that's not the case because I can take ranked loadies into multiplayer and they suck. So the reason I say this is because if I quickly just come in here, okay, you guys will see I have ranked loadouts, as in they're actually named ranked because I threw only the attachments able to be thrown onto each weapon that would be in ranked onto these weapons and brought them in. Now this one, not really super terrible, but again, it is kind of terrible compared to like what people would probably build. Like I built an M16 or like the AK or like an AMES, which is this is what you'd probably see. But the ranked AMES would be something more along the lines of right here, this, okay? Which barely has recoil and feels pretty okay in ranked, but multiplayer, it's kind of bad, to be honest. Even for like one of the meta weapons in the game, it's kind of bad. And ranked, again, if I quickly just go over to ranked, because I decided I'm going to give it a try today. I haven't played it all till today. So I played one match of ranked, got 222 SR. To let you guys see that. We play, if I go to loadouts, you guys can see, like, I have SMG 1, 2, 3, 4, same as, like, AR 1 and 2, right? That being said, I played, I think, only with this one and this one in ranked, and they felt pretty okay in ranked. This literally gets almost no recoil. If I show you guys that right quick. If we do this, I believe we can hit 3 to go to firing range. Yes. Alright. And you guys can see it's very low recoil and doesn't feel bad here. Okay? Even the back one back there I can kind of hit. Alright? Okay, I can hit those. Kind of pretty well. Alright? And they don't feel too bad. And again, this is the build for the GPR 91. Okay? And if we go over here, you guys can see I do have the AMES, and to show you guys like how well this actually feels as a weapon in the game, we'll go ahead and go back into this and show you guys that it's low recoil, but still gets a little bit, right? Doesn't feel bad. I believe this one can actually be changed a little bit. So change loadout. Dum me press R. Thank you. We're going to loadouts and fix one of our guns. So it's not this one. It's this one, I believe it is. The one I need to fix. Because I ran muzzle instead of ported compensator. This would probably be a little bit better because the ported compensator actually gets better recoil control with the fire rate, with the first fire there compared to just kick reset speed, right? So that should give me a little bit better recoil control. So we'll fix that. But pretty much they actually feel ridiculously stupid in multiplayer. And the reason I say this, because again, ranked play basically is multiplayer, just where you get this and you're only allowed specific attachments. And the reason I say specific attachments, we come over here, if I go to VMP, you can see we do not get an ammo thing to put on an extended mag. Along with some of the other attachments you guys will not get. These are the stocks. Again, fire mods, you don't get them all, but you do get recoil springs if you guys want to have less recoil. You guys can do that, which probably is what I would do with this, to be honest. I'd remove this and throw on recoil springs, right? So now this is what I'd actually be running with over here in ranked. But let's be honest, guys. Like, for less recoil, a little bit of movement, and feeling pretty okay, this is what I would run in ranked for the VMP Elite. But you guys get to see something, right? There's certain things, like you don't get to do the magazine, right, on this. Pistols are even more stupid, where you should be able to have 5 attachments for pistols. Yeah, good luck. You only get literally, like, a magazine, so you can throw in fast mags, too, right? You don't get to get the barrel, so that's something I got to remove on my other pistols here in a second. You get to do an optic and a rear grip. You don't get to get the ammo mod for recoil springs, or rapid fire. You don't get to have any of that. It's literally just this, and it's stupid, okay? and that's where some of it goes. Even skins right now aren't working in ranked all the way. Like weapon skins for the most part can, but the chain blade here doesn't. Because I'll show you. If I go through here, you'll notice every one of these are chain blade. Okay, but when I went in and I played with just these two over here, this chain blade was the regular knife. It wasn't the chain blade. It wasn't this. It was actually just hold on, I'll show you. It was actually just running around with this, with the diamond skin, when it actually should have been the chain blade here. Yeah, it's completely bugged. Same as you don't get all the melees, because the drill here ain't even here, which I don't know why that wouldn't be here. Because I think the baseball bat right now is broken, because I had someone literally straight in front of me, not behind me, not where you have to literally do the forced takedown, where you can do takedowns. I'd literally be staring right this dude in the face, shooting him in the chest, and he'd somehow be able to force takedown me with the baseball bat. That was happening in multiplayer just before this. So, yeah. I'm sorry, but you have to sneak up on someone to get the takedown, and for some reason the dude was able to take down from the direct front with a baseball bat here. So, with that being the case, I find that quite weird. Because technically it's supposed to be a two-hit, but the dude was performing takedowns from the front, making this a one-hit weapon only. Compared to, I've never seen that happen with a drill. So, I don't know why you would leave the baseball bat in, but remove the drill. And then the drill had a very weird, nerf that they done. So in zombies, you have to literally be almost point blank, and sometimes it doesn't even regulate, like, when you actually hit something. It'll say miss when you should get a hit. And I believe it's the same in multiplayer. So with the drill being completely broke in the sense of, like, it's not actually good at all at the moment, why is it removed from ranked? Right? Very weird decisions from Activision, right? Alongside, you only get trophy system and assault pack, frag grenade, or Sam's text, or you can do concussion and flashbang, but that's basically it. Alongside, like, you do get ninja, so I think this is like the silent footsteps, ain't it? If I quickly look at it right quick. Move more quietly, yes, but you actually do not get to stay off the radar. So if someone gets a UAV, good luck. You're having to stay on it. Minimap is up because it's core, good luck. You have to stay on it because you don't get ghost. Okay? Alongside, like, kill streaks get to find you because you only get fast hands. Quartermaster here, you can either do double time, which is increase the duration of tackle sprint, or throwing knives can recharge one extra knife. Decoy grenades and stems recharge twice as fast, right? So, yeah, like, we can get almost infinite grenades, or so many per thing, right? That being said, yeah, it's oof, guys. Along with, like, perk greed doesn't really give you much, because what I would prefer ranked to allow, okay, because technically it is up to player skill, and technically if you are going to be skillful, a player should be able to have knowledge of the map and places where people are more likely going to be, so they should allow cold-blooded, ghost, and ninja to be over there. Just don't give us recon, like, remove the specialty and just let us have these, because that's how I would prefer to run ranked. But to let you guys see, I was also doing future tests, like, if you wanted to play ranked but not really be in ranked where you can lose SR and you're just kind of having fun, you guys can do that because they did select the matches it's going to be in there, which is just hardpoint, search and destroy, and control, which is the only things for me right now selected there and also in hardcore. But I went into core because I really wanted to test the weapons, and they are garbage. As in, like, where I was dying in a couple bullets, people were eating my bullets. So, yeah, it's still SBMM based, and it's still not good because ranked loadies are actually garbage, which is why I'm glad everyone has to use the same attachments in ranked, but come on, man. At least make something a little bit better. And I will prove beyond doubt that these loadies are garbage. Okay? And it's what you would probably run in ranked, and why people don't run these over here in regular, because they are completely garbaco, and it's a way to, like, force yourself to get better at the game. So go into rank, see what attachments is usable, then throw it. throw the weapons together in ranked, or just know what attachments you can do so you can come to multiplayer for the guns that's not in ranked yet or at the moment, or ever to go to ranked, because some they might actually hold forever and say they're not allowed in, and build them over here, and then just give them a try. And you're going to notice why there's only one pistol you can ever use in ranked, because it like the loadies that you have to do with them are garbage. So remember, I couldn't use this, so you can use a magazine. So it'd actually be that, and I think it was like Fast Mag 2 was what was actually able to be used, right? So it's this, Fast Mag 2, and then Quick Draw. That being said, I couldn't use a fire mod, couldn't use a laser, couldn't use a stock, couldn't do barrel. I think you can do optic. I think it's muzzle that I'm wrong with here, but I wanted to get recoil out of the way, right? Just a little bit. But the fire rate on these goes boom, chink, chink, boom, chink, chink, boom. Like you're using a fucking bolty, man. They say semi-automatic pistol, where semi-automatic real life, you know, as fast as you squeeze the triggers, as fast as you're going to shoot the gun. So I feel like that's how it should be in the game, but it's not. So to show you? Yeah, it's garbage. Find me as well. Here. Doing the buses because the team. We'll Kobe this. Toss that. I actually got a Kobe. Good to go. Like, look how many shots I took, bro. Oh, I got slide canceled. Nice. I'll take that. But hold on. Edit loading right quick. Instead of using a gun that's absolutely good, let's use, like, we'll say the Model L here. We'll do my ranked Model L, right? Which basically looks like the STG in a way. Find me, because nobody's peeking that. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this. He can go up top. Good to know. I was reloading, so I had to try to wait to reload and then try to pre-fire it. Oh, I actually got that with the wall bang. Nice, I'll take that. Oh, that's friendly. Shit. Oh, I'm so dead here. Yeah. I didn't see him laying down right there, boys. Kobe this. Right there. Three bullets. Doesn't die. We'll do this. Didn't. Okay, because I was stunned or flashed, the game didn't want to dive, which is also what got me killed. And second hand, I had to toggle it twice in order for it to just lay down once. So many of those, man. You should be dead. Stop with the bullshit game. It's bullets, not a goddamn foam dart. Up top, alright, nice. Had to reload as well, because I'm gonna get 30 rounds with the ranked floaties. 2 bullets kill me. That's bullshit. SMG 2, that's bullshit. Reloading real quick. Yeah. Come on, Dodo. There's a guy right here somewhere. And to my left. And my team doesn't know what the word angles mean. Gotta reload right quick. Hopefully this will be enough to do anything I need. Nope. Stunned, which lasted 10 years, and he picked up my gun because he likes it. Got him alright, but it's not much I can do. Yeah, there we go. Ah, there were 2 there. 3 there! Damn! Behind me is bullshit. Where's my team? Yeah, it's just grenade central and my team is not pushing in for shit. Team, what are we doing? Guys, can you stop playing like fucking copper noobs, bro, and actually like play a little bit? Please?
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh, behind me. I thought he would stay in the door and not actually push in, but outplayed him that one, bro. I'll give him that. Let's go be this. We found the car. There were 3 behind the car. Of course they would be. Kobe. Fun. I thought he drop shotted. Sorry, I was blinded, guys. I figured he would have drop shotted, but he didn't. Don't know about that, brother, but whatever. $30-24, guys. Come on, Dota. I can drop 30 in a game that literally is noobs on my team and tryhards on the enemy team and still drop 30. Like, look how hard these guys are trying compared to the Dota match. And Dota's over here saying like, I'm in a noob lobby dropping 30. I feel good, brother. Good job, Dota. You won't come into my lobbies, brother, and drop a 30. Speaking of, I can drop a 1.0 in a 1.0 lobby compared to Dota, who has to drop a 1.0 in a 0.5 lobby. So when I said Dota could come stream snipe me and I'd still win, I probably still could win against Dota. 110%. That's not a could anymore. That's a legit yes, I would win. And the funny thing is, like, I haven't streamed COD in a minute. Even though I used to do it all the time, even back in, like, the OG MW3. I don't think I've ever done an MW2 video, but I used to play it all the time. Same as, like, COD 4 Modern Warfare, which is the very first online game of Call of Duty. I played, never streamed it, but I played. Shit, I made Cold War content. I've made Vanguard content. Speaking of Dota, worst Call of Duty out there. I dropped 100 fucking kills with a knife only in Vanguard, brother. Something you've never been able to do. And yes, I've uploaded it. If you scroll through my channel far enough back to where Vanguard used to be, you'd see it. Compared to Dota saying he's dropped 100 kill games, but where's the content on that, Dota? The only reason you say you did is because I said I did, and I have video content of actually doing it, compared to Dota having none and saying he has. After I've said it, because, again, he copies everyone, so if I say I'm better because of the fact I can drop more kills in a game lobby, he's going to copy it. That's just who he is.
Capture the objective.
Hold on, we're going to do that just as decoy. Hold on, before I reload, let me make sure I got the time to reload.
Stay on target.
Someone's stealing my kills! Sorry guys, ran out of like mouse space to the right, so I had to refix my mouse as I respawned, but I couldn't flick to the right no more. So I had to try to wait for an angle to go left. Come on, bro. My nade wouldn't have rolled that far. Technically, I held it for like 3 seconds. It would have exploded underneath him. Sorry guys, I was too focused on the guy that ran into our spawn and not focused on where their spawn is, so all good. Let's Kobe this, which goes in between the bus.
Hardpoint is active.
Got the LM. Kobe, toss this. Hit markers, the guy gets to kill me in 2. That's very funny. Alright, I gotta switch off to this right quick. Just to show you guys. 9 bullets! Don't kill. Okay, yeah. Regular aim has time then. Let's go try hard. Brother. Nice Kobe, I'll take that. Technically that should have been blown up like 10 years ago in the match for how old the match is, but we'll take it. Alright, I gotta go late. This team literally does not know what the fuck they're doing. The whole team. So, alright. What is the best gun in the game right now? I can bring probably this.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Hello, how'd you know I was gonna rotate? That's BS. Realistically, where I came around and started shooting at you, you'd be looking at that, know what I mean? Where's my team? Mid fucking idiots! Oh, they're all just hiding in the spawn. Nice.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Of course they have.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hard point.
Because the enemies know how to get to the objective, as my team doesn't. Let's do this. And my team again doesn't know how to get to the objective because they don't even know how to touch the fucking middle to stop them from camping the middle. Can't make this up. Of course you're just laying on the floor in the pussy-ass room next to the objective, okay? I strafe jumped, but you said only jump vertical. Okay, good job, man. So it's not recording all the inputs I put in, only some. Up top in the top window, seeing that. Kobe. Where's all my bullets going? Because half of those literally only registered hit markers, and I do mean half. Up top in the top windows. We have no one checking this, do we? Team, you're in the goddamn truck. How the fuck are they behind me in it? Are you guys that bad at aim? So I should have actually landed only in front. I shouldn't have slid jumping, but okay. Where's his recoil? Or flinch, I should say, when being shot by a gun. He had no flinch. Like he legit had absolute zero. How many ship markers am I going to get?
Hardpoint identified.
Potato. My fault. Ah. I don't know about him tracking me while I dove, game. That's a little much faster movement than just moving regularly. Okay, I guess we flipped. That'd be a yes. I made a shot from both sides. Someone just had to guess which one to go to. Team, can we get the fuck out of my way, please, if you guys are terrible? My grenade blew up over there. That is not going to be where someone's standing, especially if you didn't cross my aim. And my team is not having any control whatsoever. What? Game? What the fuck is that retardedness? And I have every bit to say that? Of course you're laying on your pussy. Who isn't when they enter the objective? But again, there's 33 doing it. Like, 30 kills is so easy to get in a TDM lobby. It's not even funny. Frag kill. I didn't expect 3 people to be pushing, brother. Gotta forget. They're all holding hands, but again, there's 35 Dota, 35-35. So, I get flinched, but the goddamn retards don't? That's great, game. Three people, one to the left, one in the mid, killed one. Nobody directly next to us. How many shit markers
Hardpoint locked down.
is he gonna eat? It's like I'm shooting fucking Twinkies out of my gun instead of bullets. It's like Twinkies out of my gun instead of bullets.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles at the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Stand down, Crimson.
46-39, Dota. Second game on. Alright, come on, brother. Come on. What more you want from me, man? Plus my lobbies dropped more than 40 kills, bro. Like I said, my lobbies are 1.0 or higher. Okay? And when I say 1.0 or higher, I mean kill death wise. Okay? And I'm not saying that to be completely mean, Dota. I'm saying that to show your game skill in Call of Duty is so low compared to a lot of other players that's out there. And when I say a lot, I mean more than half the player base. Okay? Because this game tries to push people to stay at a 1.0. Like it actively pushes people to stay at a 1.0. The only way you can get around that is if you use the cheat methods people tell you to use, which is called 2-box, where you use 2 consoles. You know, you add each other on 2 separate accounts on 2 consoles, have the other one go solo in KD that you actually join that other one, and you'll notice every time I solo queue, I have no other account here. And I'm staying in 1.0s. Compared to Dota, who plays solo or maybe with people, and his KD is so much lower. On top of that, like, I've been playing zombies for the most part. Hold on. I've been playing zombies for the most part. But if I quickly go right... Hold on. Combat record. Guys, you'll notice, yes, my win-loss ratio is lower, but that's because, again, it's pushing, right? Because of, you know, bad teams and stuff and all that, due to the fact of I am over a 1.0 elimination. Look, 5,000 kills, 4,600 deaths, right? This could be even better. The reason I'm saying that is for the fact of, well, it didn't track my pregame. When I say pregame, I mean beta, like whenever you play the beta. My highest elim game is not even 71, okay, in BO6. It's actually 100 and something. The beta doesn't show. Then my highest streak here, again, the beta doesn't show. Okay, my highest streak was actually a 70 kill streak before dying once, okay? But that was in beta. So this is actually 70. This is probably somewhere in the ballpark of 130, 140 in the beta, okay? Because they're forcing it, again, everyone stays around this unless you're a cheater. If you have like wall hacks and aimbot and stuff like that that let you shoot through walls, this is going to be higher, same as this is going to be higher because of the fact of, well, wall hacks and aimbot, you know, people are going to be able to win games and get a lot more kills without having to worry about the amount of deaths they get, because they don't have to worry about a gun at one point killing people in 3 bullets and then the next point it kills in like 8, right? Because they can just wall bang through, and they're not going to worry about this. Alright? Now, I'm not going to say I'm the best player out there, because again, there's probably legit players that actually drop a 1.30 or a 2.0, in average, but I am over a 1.0 average, and my games are more consecutively being a 1.0 average or a 2.0. Okay, there's games I do super negative in. I will say that because there's games out there everyone plays negative in. Even the people you go watch playing tournaments will have negative games. Okay, but to show that even more, if I do go to combat record, you will see on this. If we go here, right? Last few games, again 46, 39. Right here, 30, 24, 37, 31. 3, 4. Actually, did I even play? Oh, yeah, this is the Search and Destroy match where I was testing the. You can see it says the AS Val, but I actually went through multiple different weapons. This is, I guess, what I just ended on in that. But again, 3, 4. Like, the ranked weapons were actually so trash. I even switched mid game of this one because of how trash they were being. But you guys see, 3, 4. That's how bad the ranked is. If we go over here, there's 2, 3. Again, that's another freaking like ranked weapon game. Okay, and then right here, look, 52, 45. Right, that's already way better than Dota's ever been. 44, 22, 37, 20, 37, 18. Like, Dota, do you not see 37, 18 again, and then 12, 6? Like, do you see this? I'm dropping at least 2.0, 2.0, literally 185, nearly a 2.0. Hold on, a 2.0 game, a 1.6 game. See, I do have negative games, but for the most part, see, there's another negative, but this is where I told you I was doing the freaking, like, weapon you've seen before. 1.19, 1.25, 1.18. All my games are higher than a 1.0, and the thing for the 90% part, with games being into 2.0 KD, as we watch Dota being a simply low 1.0, a limb ratio in a 30 kill game, and his highest is a 30 kill game on his thing. He has yet to beat 52 and 45. And look, I'm using just this SMG. The SOG, deadliest weapon, eliminations 42, ratio 0.98, which actually limb ratio is 1.16, as you guys can see. I think that's just with this weapon overall, because I get more negative games with this weapon than I do positive, because it's actually not very good with the loadie I have, just for the fact I've made it a troll loadout, and even with the troll loadout, I can still drop a positive KD game. Think of that. Apart from here, where I'm testing the ranked loadies, which actually feel really bad in multiplayer, because even a troll loadout can still be somewhat good compared to the ranked loadouts in multiplayer. Yeah, we are looking for the most part of like 1.0 higher or even 2.0 or higher, as you guys can see, for our average kill death. And then we do have a lowered win-loss because I keep getting like really bad teams, man. Like the one you guys just seen I got out of, where the team literally just sat back and spawned and I was the main one pushing, is kind of what really gets me into this win-loss ratio. And I think it's mainly because, again, where I keep dropping 2.0s or 1.0 or higher, the game keeps throwing me in with really bad teammates. So 91 to 138. Just take that into equation. This would flip if we were over in Modern Warfare 2, because I believe my Modern Warfare 2 ratio is actually a 1.35. Where skill-based matchmaking doesn't hit as hard. Okay, so think of that. I have to be getting really bad teams for that being the reason here, alongside other things. Now, I know if Dota tries popping in here, he's going to be like, oh, look, he's doing Black Ops 6 content. Bro, I've done Call of Duty content from, like, 2001 up, so it's nothing really new. Same with, like, Ark, Warframe, Minecraft, just almost anywhere. I've played Rainbow Six Siege and done streams on it too. So I was actually a gaming content creator before I even done music. So if you guys know it, pop in here that know that I do rap music over on Red Shady, you would know that I've done gaming content before I even done music content. So if Dota wants to, he can try to come in here and quote that, but I've done this content way longer than I have music. Um, But you guys, it was, you know, again, loadies. If we go over here to, yeah, it's AR. AS which we've flicked through multiple, you can see we are using a ranked loadie. And to show you that it is ranked, it's all literally just attachments you would get in ranked apart from maybe doing this. Because that would be the legit ranked one. But because of the fact it only gets 20 rounds in the mag, I went ahead and done extended one just because it gets 30 rounds in the mag, you know, just boosting the thing there. Or even the other weapons that was ranked, like the Krieg C, we got a ranked version of it. The Model L, which is what you guys seen a second ago, which is the ranked version, this one. So if we go in, you will see that it's legit what it would be if you were to build it in ranked. And went in and done like ranked content over here in multiplayer, and it was all ass except for, I want to say, 2 weapons. The third one maybe is okay. Well, actually, there's 4. That would be okay, I believe, in multiplayer. I haven't really tested them yet in multiplayer, but I know they're good in ranked, which is this build here. Okay, this build was actually slaughtering in ranked. And notice, I don't have to have a fire mod. I went with this. Just because, like, I don't like the iron sights on this. That's why I went with the Merlin Mini. But there are guns out there like the AK. If we look through here, I do have a ranked AK here. This is what I built in ranked. So again, less recoil. You get a little bit faster movement, faster ADS, faster bullet velocity and damage range. And then helping with recoil again. And this is the ranked build that we used in multiplayer. And then even here, I built a ranked XM4. And again, I didn't have to go with a underbarrel here because underbarrel only helps, like, it says vertical foregrip, but the thing is, it actually only just helps horizontal recoil, which is not really that good in my opinion, unless the gun just has high horizontal recoil. So instead, I went with the thing to help actual vertical recoil, the Merlin Mini here for red dot, quick draw, balanced again for a little bit movement, and then recoil to make sure that it actually has less recoil overall. And this actually feels good in multiplayer too. So if you want XM4 and the AMAs I have are okay in multiplayer, especially in Search and Destroy, but the rest are not. I haven't even tested, because this is my multiplayer build for this, but I haven't tested the ranked one in multiplayer yet. So we'll probably do that in a second. But to show you guys what this is going to be like, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, is the recoil different from ranked to multiplayer? Not by much, it doesn't feel like. So I can feel like I should be able to kill. You guys seen that, right? My gun was right on there, and it registered misses through half of the shots I just did. I really would like to know why that regged misses. But anyways, it's not a bad build, and if you guys want to actually see this build, weapons, loadouts, we are going to go to Troll 1 and Gunsmith. Here's the loadie for it. And it actually doesn't feel that bad here, but I have no clue how it actually feels on multiplayer just yet. So let's go figure that out. In ranked, this is phenomenal. It has 0 recoil. You can just beam it all day. Just make sure your aim is on point. But let's actually go test this. So we're just going to click find a match and find a match. And see if all the builds are terrible from ranked to multiplayer. And the reason I say this is because, again, ranked should be the same, you know, feel as multiplayer, just removing certain attachments. And at the end of the day, it doesn't feel like that. Because I went and ranked when the very first game I had, went positive with it, and came out with 222, I believe it was. I'd have to go back, or you guys can look back in the video to go see what I checked out my ranked first victory thing was for MR, which is mastery rank, I guess is what that is, or whatever the fuck it's called in ranked. But pretty much I had 222, I believe it was, on the very first match they came out with. So this match, I usually come out with a pretty okay win-loss.
Hardpoint. You know what Langley expects. Get it done.
Whoa! Some of those didn't reg. Can you guys watch that live?
Now hold it.
So dead here. Yep. I was trying not to strafe too far to the left to get in the line of sight of the one dude that was already pre-shooting at me.
Hardpoint is active.
Ah. Figured he'd be hurt for a little bit longer, wouldn't have peeked, but that's my fault for concussion assist. So we're being shot at. It's either here or over there. Get in the map, you dum-dum. Ah, potatoed. It's me. It's my fault. It's my fault on that one.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
But I did notice that some of my bullets aren't regging how they should be. Okay, there's no one there. No one. Oh, yep.
Hardpoint identified.
Slide down right quick. Toss this. Toss that. Oh, there's the... There we go. Got one finally. Have a feeling one's gonna come around the truck right here. Nope. Oh, they all like... Oh, no. They flip. They're right here. Come on. Let's reload right quick. Make sure we got all full 30 rounds. Pistol, slide cancel here. Slide cancel there. Slide cancel here. Chasing me while shooting at the same time on something of the speed of a full sprint is a little funny, but we'll take it. There's a guy right here somewhere. Oh, there's another one. The freaking quad hit markers was very, very game. Oh. I couldn't re-slide cancel again, or it would have just slid. Well, not slid, but crouched. It would have just went like... Oh, come on, dude. Really? I'm talking to Stream Bros right when he peeks. Behind me in my spawn. That's a GG. This guy right here. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Toss nade.
Get a UAV on grid.
Oh, I'm dead here. Oh my god. I should have been dead, but somehow I survived.
UAV above. Requesting recon above.
Come on. Reload. Take that. Take that. I gotta reload. We got 4 bullets left. I gotta get out of that. Oh, behind me! No, someone went up the storefront. That's GG. Kobe!
Hardpoint is secure.
I did hear someone. Oh, we got some funny business going on here, shall we?
Hardpoint is active.
So close. boys. Let's do this and reload. Kobe. Whoa, he's down here. Oh, I'm dead here. I'm dead here. I'm dead here. Oh, how did I survive that, man? How did I survive that? 13 and 9. Almost had 14 and 9. Damn. Not gonna lie, 14 and 9 with the ranked setup. For a troll setup for a multiplayer game, I still came out positive. That is not bad. Like, boys, a 1.0 higher lobby, I came out positive with a troll weapon. Literally, troll weapon. And this is my ranked version of this weapon here, GPR 91. And it's just this. I'm not running a higher magazine. I'm not running an optic. And I still came out positive. 5 out of 5 attachments. That is insane. Alongside, like, I use none of my secondary because this is all you get with the fucking secondaries in ranked. Okay, you only get a magazine, the rear grip, and this. And I can't remember if it's Fast Mag 2 or Fast Mag 1, so that's why I just dropped Fast Mag 2 here. I could be wrong, it actually could be just this one. So I'll go ahead and switch that just in case. But you actually do not get any of these three, the barrel or the optic, on ranked. And to show that, let's actually quickly go look too. Boo, boo, boo. If we quickly go into ranked play, we quickly pop over to weapons, we go to loadies, we go to here. Yeah, you get Fast Mag 2. Okay, so we do get the second one. So I can refix my other pistol back. But you only get a optic, a mag, and a rear grip. You do not get to get muzzle or any of the other three over here. So you don't even get muzzle. So you don't get muzzle, you don't get barrel, you don't get laser, you don't get ammo mod, or the thing that'll let you dual wield. So you don't even get that. So yeah, I'm running around in multiplayer with ranked weapons, which absolutely, again, if I quickly do this, again, Merlin Mini, this, long barrel for the fact of it keeps the look of this, because if I try changing it to reinforced of what I would actually probably run, notice this little piece here goes away, so that's why I have to leave it as the long barrel, so it keeps the look of the weapon. But even then, it still works pretty okay, as you guys have seen when I've actually pulled this. So yeah, just for literally bringing in ranked weapons into multiplayer, they absolutely are terrible, but I could still go positive with a good portion of them, which is actually pretty good. That actually speaks a lot about the skill level I got compared to Dota dropping a 30 kill game in bot lobbies. And when I told Dota that, he was like, I don't know what bot lobby means, man. It's like when you go into multiplayer and you get bots that walk around like this. Literally, if you go watch his videos, that's what he's doing like this with. Right? And then he barely uses any of this. Which is called slide cancels. He barely uses any of the bunny hops. He doesn't use much, and bunny hops kind of got a little bit of the nerf, hence like you can hear how many times I'm hitting the space bar before he jumps again. Even here, if I jump, and I'm doing that, it takes a while for it to jump again. But you don't get any bunny hops. You don't really get like, an actual slide cancel bunny hop out of Dota. You don't get any of that. All you get from Dota is that. Compared to where you watch me inside of like other maps go like this. Even I have clips where I'm literally like, I'll strafe a doorway shooting someone, and I'll come out and go bunny hop. Like that, right? I got clips on deck for that I'm going to be uploading. But to be honest, Dota doesn't even do that. Another thing is, I can bring Dota up in a video title. Okay, if I title this video at King Dota, it'd get no views. And that's already tested. Literally, I done Vadi challenged at King Dota into a 1v1 in BO6, right? And that literally got 0 onto the stream and 0 in views. But if you go to my other videos after that, where I'm just doing Call of Duty, Dota's name is left out of it, gets views. So that's actually kind of funny that it's... I can use his name and get none, and then not use his name and get a plenty of views. Okay? So yeah, it's actually kind of funny. But back to the saying, guys, I do content of every different style of game. Again, I have Minecraft content, literally streamed this morning. This content streamed as we're streaming here. And then if we go back, I have like Warframe content, which I haven't done because they don't allow mouse and key to activate the game anymore. And when I say that, like whenever you make it to that menu where it's like press X to continue, I can't just spacebar, enter, or right enter, or any button on my keyboard or mouse to get past that screen. But the rest of the game, I can play mouse and key on it, like I would here in Call of Duty, right? So I can't play Warframe because of that at the moment. I can't play any other controller game because they're not optimized to allow mouse and key, so I can't go play them for that being the reason. I am on mouse and key, hence you can see the little, you know, cursor right there, like underneath the gun that's moving. That is me moving my mouse. So I'm on mouse and key. And before Dota thinks, okay, you're on console with mouse and key, you get better aim because of that. I don't want to hear it. The funny thing is mouse and key on console does not get what controller gets, which helps your aim. Okay, and if you guys want to know what that is, I'll actually show you. So if we go here, you can see mouse and key settings and then controller settings, right? Are two separate things. But if I go here, input device, you can see mouse there. We actually do not get a specific thing here. So if I go through here, you can see all of this. You can see movement. You can see the different combat stuff. But we don't get a specific thing that controller gets. And what is this? I'll actually show you. It's called aim assist. So if we do aim, so you can see right here, if we just type in aim, you can see advanced aiming settings, aim down sight, stuff like that. But notice, target aim assist, controller icon. There is no target aim assist on mouse and key. It's just a controller thing here. Look, see, aim assist is on controller, which is underneath aiming, okay? And controller, if I go to keyboard and mouse, there's no aiming right here. The only thing you get for like aiming sensitivity is this right here, mouse sensitivity for that. Under this, keybinds, movement, nothing here for aim assist, combat, nothing here for aim assist. We do not get to get that. The only thing that lets me change how fast my cursor moves is in that or on my mouse directly, where I have settings where it's like profile 1 has like maybe if I'm moving this fast, it still only moves this much, right? Is directly set in where I can toggle through the mouse profiles to get either faster like DPI or whatever. That's the only thing that's going to change how fast I can aim, but there's nothing for aim assist. Same as if I go in zombies and I go get Deadshot Daiquiri on controller where you can literally spam L2, drop it, L2, drop it, L2, drop it, and keep doing that really quick, and it'll auto snap to zombies' heads. I don't get that on mouse and key. So if I'm aiming here on controller and the zombie's head is here, it'll auto flick over to the head like that, right? But On mouse and key, if the head is right here, and I'm aiming right here, and I zoom in, I'm still right here. Okay? It's not going to aim in on the head that's over here. So I actually have to have aim. I actually have to aim on you. Another way to show that is if I quickly just go into the thing. Okay? We're going to troll one. Actually, instead of troll one, what's a gun I have? Do I have anything here with a sniper scope on it? Yes, I do. Right here, the burst AK. Not really a sniper scope, but it's that. We'll do this, then we'll press 3. So we'll go into here. So you guys can see it's like this. So where you guys get, like, say you're aiming here, and when you zoom in, it'll aim to the head like that. So instead of being like this, it'll kind of just do this for you. Like that. I have to do that manually. Because if I aim, even in zombies with Deadshot Daiquiri, it's still like this. Okay? It will not auto-aim onto the head. If I do that, that is me doing that purposefully. As in, like, I'm looking over and making sure it goes straight to the head. That does not happen on mouse and key for console. So I literally have to flick over and aim like that. Okay? Even here. Look. Say it's not doing it. But if I do it, that's me causing it. So where Dota is on controller, he'll get to do that. Okay, it'll auto-lock on for him in zombies. On controller, mouse and key does not get this. If I'm aiming, let's go to another weapon right quick. Let's hit change loading right quick, and we're going to go for, just for a good little show for you guys, we'll do my M16. Okay? So on controller, where you guys get to, like, when you're strafing like this, it'll auto do something. It looks a little bit like this. Okay? Mouse and key doesn't get that. Okay? As you can see, I'll try to strafe that target there. Nothing. Controller would be doing something along the lines of this. Okay? And I have to do that manually. So tracking a target, I have to manually go in and do that. So for Dota to be only dropping 30 kills on controller in a bot lobby, and I do mean a bot lobby, because Dota is nowhere near being in this style of lobby that I'm in. Okay? Again, I showed you, you know, the aiming and how the movement is. Go watch his stream right quick. Well, not stream, but his video upload. Watch how the movement of the enemies are. Watch how many times he's died back to back in that lobby. Just getting dropped, respawning, and literally only taking 2 or 3 steps to get dropped and respawn again. And then him being like, oh, I'm wrecking these guys, and blah, blah, blah. And Dota, you're not wrecking them. They're noobs, first of all. So yes, you're dropping 30 kills in a lobby with noobs. But you're not slide canceling, bunny hopping, and doing all these sweaty movements and actually doming somebody with them. Okay? When you slide, you're sliding the entire slide. You're not canceling at any point to literally get a perfect peek around a corner. You're not slide canceling out from a corner to literally have the faster movement to come out from that corner with, to make it seem to the enemy you're just coming out of nowhere. You're not using that movement. Battery tells me you're a 0.8 or lower kill death lobby. Okay, that's already being proven there. You're already lower on the skill bracket when it comes to a kill death ratio. Or skill mechanical ratio with that as well. Next, I would like to pull one more thing up that he does. He goes and grabs a troll song from Red Shady, me, where I'm literally just trolling Dota and not really full-on bar for bar dissing him, just straight trolling Dota, and then pulls up a legit diss track from himself, going to another artist, and tries to compare them. At that point, you're just trolling yourself, mate. Like, go grab where I'm using words, like, syllables in words where every one of them are 4 syllables to 6 syllable words in an entire sentence, and then compare it to yours where you're back at a 4 syllable word, and then literally 30 words later, all 30 words are only 2 to 3 syllables. That already proves to me your comprehension level is lower than mine when it comes to like wordplay, because I can already pronounce higher syllable words, which are actually larger words. In fact, that might have a meaning that sounds the same or is equal to the meaning of the words you're using, just mine are better words vocabulary-wise than you're using. So that already X's that out, but let's push that a little further. You want to talk about how I'm trying to make music sound better by using larger words? I bring imagery on top of compounding my syllables, on top of flipping my words, so where I could say one word and then word it 3 different ways to mean 3 different things in my music. Multiple times throughout my track, I do this with multiple different words. That's already showing I could literally just play with people all day. You barely do this in your tracks. But let's rewind back, okay? Because we're going over syllable cap, right, to words. Your album at the moment right now is Brevity. The app called Brevity is a way to get your IQ rated through the type of words you use. And words with more syllables or a better understanding of words is how they rate you. And yet you're going to try to come back with the comeback of syllables don't mean anything in rap, but yet you're using an album name that's named after an app that came out before your album. You didn't say anything about being known off the streets as Dota till I brought up, like, Red Shady has people chanting it in the background of him rapping before he even had a name he thought about and then adopted it. And then you're saying, oh, but I hadn't been called it in the streets. No, you probably just played Dota, the video game. Thought the name sounded cool. Added a second T into it. And then put King before it. So this way you could say, it's not the video game. Not to mention, you deleted a stream video. And then you try saying, oh, it's probably where I was doing this and I was cooking food for my kids. Dota, no. You made a legit video trying to show yourself cooking. A specific cooking video that you deleted. You actually live streamed it and then deleted the stream after being called out for it by me. But anyways, you tried to be Gordon Ramsay and it failed epically. So you deleted it, and then now you're saying to anyone that brings it up that, oh, I maybe just was doing something on stream, then had to go cook for my kids. No, you wasn't. But let's keep pushing a little bit here. Dota, you got into a rap battle with a dude named Knox Hill. Okay, literally, Knox Hill, who does 2 different style of content. He makes music, and he does bar breakdowns. Literally, he will break down people's bar, telling how many syllables it is, why this bar was used, if it was a double or not, and all this different stuff. He does bar breakdowns. Okay? But I'm not going to end it there. There's another person on YouTube. His name is No Life Shack. Okay? If you go look him up, guys, anyone clicking this video, he does reaction videos. Dota, all you did was took No Life Shack, combined it with Knox Hill, and then tried calling it your own content. Because you mixed them together and tried to say, I do it differently. No, you're ripping content from 2 artists, combining it, and then calling it yours. You're actually stealing from 2 creators to try to form something you're calling your own content. All right. Now, is Red shady? Yes, I copy. But that's known. When I make songs, I actually say, I use this beat from this person. This is Eminem's flow, but my own lyrics, right? I actually give the props, as in saying, hey, this is not mine, this is actually his, but I'm writing it this way with my own stuff. And second, I don't ask for payment or any endorsement to this, apart from just maybe a like on the video, apart from maybe a comment, just saying like, come in, like talk to each other or comment or tell me what you guys think about it, stuff like that. That's the only thing I ask for on those videos. They're not monetized. I don't make money for making content off of what Eminem does. But if we want to flip this around, Dota, you're pulling Knox Hill and No Life Shack content, mixing it into one style of video, meaning like you're doing breakdowns and reactions at the same time. Okay? Trying to literally get yourself endorsed off of both content creators. You're asking people to come PayPal you. You're asking people to buy you a computer. You're asking for someone to sign you so you can get paid off of your music. And the funny thing is, you are literally trying to get paid for the content you are making from both creators. I don't know what style of plagiarism you're forming, but it is a form of plagiarism because you're ripping content from both creators to try to make it your own. Okay? But we ain't going to stop there. Let's continue moving forward to some more points, Dota. Okay? Just a little bit more outline. Okay? Who else has he copied? Well, I can tell you his old flow, not the new one he's using now, but the one before it. If you go listen to Swifty McVeigh, Con Artist, Kaniva, literally take their flows, combine them, right? Slow them down a little bit, and then that is my... Oh my god, Dota. That is my god flow. It is what you said, Dota. That's mine. When you're copying off of other artists' flows, just combining them. It's actually pretty funny. And the funny thing is, yes, I copy Eminem. I've copied both flows, his shady style and his Eminem style flow. But they're both the same artist, the same person. So technically I'm only copying one person. Right now, that is 4 people I've already said that you have copied. Data. That's 4 to my 1. And there's more. There literally is more. So his BO6 content video is kind of like a video that another YouTube artist does. Because instead of just being a YouTube, like, I'm playing COD Black Ops 6 video, where really you're not copying anyone because at that point it's just another COD video. No, you're doing the same content style as another YouTuber does. Do I really have to name him? Because I've already named him over on your channel and in Red Shady Songs, but Blame Truth the Codfather. So where something's wrong with Call of Duty, or skill-based matchmaking, or or engagement optimized matchmaking, because I can't say SBMM and EOMM for you because you're too stupid to understand what that acronym for each means. But pretty much, he goes over that style of content. And then Dota makes style content of Treyarch, Activision needs to fix because here I am slaying enemies. I'm number 1 on the board and I lose. Literally, the style of content Blame Truth, the Codfather, makes. And now you're looking for endorsement on a video type that he makes by doing that. And you didn't give him the credibility or the credit, right, for being the person to make that style of content, and you're looking to get paid off of that. You're looking to get all the views you can after you get a certain amount of subs, start making endorsement from the views you make off of ad revenue. think of that for a second. That is now 5 people you have fully copied content from to my 1. So if you try to come up here with any one of your fanboys, and I should say stream moderators, because that's the only fanboys you have, because when literally me and one of my friends went over to your live stream, because he asked you for a 1v1, and I was there just watching and literally commenting back and forth just to troll you. The funny thing is, the only people in your stream were stream moderators. No joke. Literally every one of them blue name tag, stream moderator, was in there, and it was only 3 people. You only had 2 randoms that clicked in and left, with 3 stream mods that stuck through however long. And then when I sit there and actually argued my points back and forth, giving you an L on live stream, your stream mods hid me from your channel. They decided to put me in timeout, which lasts for about 60 minutes to 120 seconds. Well, not 60 minutes, 60 seconds to 120 seconds, which I think you can take it all the way up, depending on the moderation tool, can be like 600 seconds. You can force, I think there's longer. I think you can actually force it for like 20 minutes, but it goes in like the amount of seconds instead of minutes. But you can kick someone out for a really long time before they're able to chat. They might be able to view the video again, but they won't be able to chat. So you removed my way of chatting to back myself up if you was to say something. So that way you can say, yeah, stay quiet. Not to mention, you have hidden comments in the past where I had a fan come in pointing out the same stuff I'm pointing out now on a live stream and in your chat, where you've hid that comment. There's no one replying to it. You haven't replied to it. I can go over to the exact video it's on, and the comment is not there. And then when I trollingly, yes, on an alt account, pointed out how you delete comments and went over it again in a rant, this time you choose to respond, and you hid it behind another wall because, one, you don't know how to make videos properly. So where this is a live stream, anything said here will show up into the regular video. And then if you're setting in the regular video, any comment there will show up under the regular video. You actually have it sectioned to the point live stream chat is one thing and regular chat is another. So on the phone, you have to literally click a little settings thing and click switch to the other chat, not the upload chat / live stream chat, but to the main chat to go get to it. All right, it's kind of dumb. But anyways, that's a way to keep it out of the people's view, which I guess you're trying to do. And then I had people in there agreeing with me, which is kind of funny. And you thought I was on multiple alt accounts. Sorry, Dota, but only have 3 alts, and only 2 of them were used in your comments. The rest, like Uptime or some of the other people that was in there, was not me. So it's funny you think I'm on alt accounts and people were actually agreeing with me. Maybe just take the L, because you kind of deserve it. But yeah, guys, again, this video was mainly supposed to be about that, but I kind of want to get into the Dota stuff that happened, and also to point out, Dota is irrelevant. Not relevant, irrelevant, because he's not relevant, okay? So the best way to put that is, I could put a video up with his name in it, not get views. Compared to a video without his name, I get views. Same as you only blew up after being in a battle with Nox Hill and Ren, which both delivered you a massive L. And the only people to say you got a W out of it is stream moderators. People you have given roles that will suck your cock to keep the roles instead of actually admit to how bad you are. But let's put it that way in the light sense. to keep a role and feel like they're a part of the community, they agree with you. I really did not see anyone outside your community of being a stream moderator agreeing with you. It's kind of sad. Very sad, in fact. And right now, the main reason I actually don't get as much views, yes, is my fault, but it's because after my grandfather died, I completely dropped off the face of the earth to YouTube for a while. Um, Alongside, like, I had outside problems, like a mom who now is immunocompromised, who has to go to the hospital a lot. That is not really my mom by blood, but I call her my mom. She's actually my friend's mom. But, you know, if she calls up like, hey, I need help or blah, blah, I go and help. There's no question there. Um, I have a mother who has passed away, like my legit biological blood mother passed away. So even then, I stepped away from YouTube for a while. So I wasn't actively streaming or uploading content or grinding like I should have been on YouTube to keep my views where they were. Secondhand Dota, you wanted to. Here's a good argument back to one of your arguments you tried pointing out. Okay, when we were in your stream, and I don't try to bring my gaming channel over to my music unless I really forcefully have to bring something up here in a lot of people's eyes where I know I'm going to be platformed a little more, like this argument here. You're trying to say in 2 weeks, a 150 subscriber account only got 90 views, which is kind of funny because that's already 3/4 more views for my sub count than I've had, along with videos in the past that gain over 1,000 to 3,000 views for my sub count, compared to your account that has 7,000 subs, who I guess all are not really smart enough to understand the artist you have copied or nor known the artist you have copied. Is kind of funny because at 7,000 subs, every time you post a video, you're posted to more people's screens for the amount of subs you have, and the amount of clicks you will get is going to be a lot higher, actually, probably about 10 times higher than what I am. And for you to have a 7,000 subscriber account, okay, meaning like it's 7,000 plus in how many subscribers you have, you should be at least on minimal dropping 1,500 views per video. Okay? But the funny thing is with that is it takes a shit ton of time for you to even reach a couple hundred. Like right now, I think a 3-month video of yours only has like 400 views at 7,000 subscribers. Compared to mine, where in a couple months, I get more views than I have subscriber count. And I'm not posted to people's main page when they click in as often than as you are, due to the fact of a lower sub count on that channel. It's very funny. You want to bring the math into it. 7,000, you should have about 1,000 views per video. At 150, the actual ratio that I should be pulling on view count is only 40 views on a video, until I start getting more subs and more people clicking through and actually being like, hey, this is actually good content, and trying to share it to help boost the account. Okay? I should only be getting 40 to 60 views on my videos. And the funny thing is, I get more than that. I get upwards to 100, we'll say between 100 to 3,000 views. And I'm not shown as much as you are to people's main page when they log in. That's got to say something on different skill level. Yes, I don't get the amount of likes you get, but again, that's also because of the fact of, yes, I copy, and they're too blind to see your copy. That's actually full honesty for you, Dota. So if you really want something to go off of, I can do that. Hell, I could probably drop a live stream of me freestyling and get more views than you do a live stream of you freestyling. It's actually kind of funny, Dota. Um, I could go make a troll song right now about Justin Bieber, pretend to be Eminem, and get a shit ton of fucking views than if I was to drop a diss song against you, because anything with your name in it gets less views. Think of that for a second. It's not because you're great, it's because you're irrelevant. If I was to drop your name right now in a diss song and actually put at King Dota, I'd probably get 20 views. Just because, again, it's a low sub count stream or channel. Because, again, only 150 subs. Right? I think it's like 159. Compared to you, who has 7,000 subs, that will get actually plastered on people's screens for having more subs. But you would actually catch it and get a couple more views that way, with people saying, oh, you're probably winning, because they don't understand who all you've been copying. So if you really want to say that you've put me out there, no. Like, you're not going to put me on blast, because realistically, I sat back and was calm with you the whole time. I was laughing. You go look at the fucking live stream if you want. Everyone coming in right now, you can actually go back and look at the live stream. Anything you had to say made me fucking laugh at the end of the day. And I was laughing so hard that I couldn't type. I had to verbally say it in the phone. I said, like, oh my god, he just fucking said this? Oh, hold on, let me reply. And then had to literally verbally say it. And the funny thing is, through verbally saying it, you'll actually see comments where I put your mom or your sister in there, as in like it says your mom or your sis, but that's not what I said. That's actually just the autocorrect on the phone dropping mom or sis in when I'm actually saying something different. It's actually very funny. And then even then, you didn't correct that. On top of, you're so slow. I quoted a movie title improperly just to see if you would catch it and call me out on it, being like, oh no, it wasn't Happy Gilmore, it was Billy Madison. Because he is a known, he does known movies that is very comically inclined, which means he's known by literally almost everyone. And for this to happen, you didn't correct me on it, tells me you're not in check. Okay? Literally, guys, instead of quoting Billy Madison, saying this is from Billy Madison, right? And where Dota was kind of stumbling the ball, going but like that. I was like, today, Junior, right? So instead of saying it was Billy Madison, I quoted it as if it was Happy Gilmore. Same actor, wrong movie. And he couldn't correct it. And you can't tell me you don't know about it, because Mr. Deeds, Dota, if you're actually older than I am, you would have seen Mr. Deeds. No doubt. Big Daddy, I believe, is the other movie title. I could be a little off on that, but I could sit here and name titles from him a good portion of the time, just because of the fact of he's a very good comedian when it comes to like comedic videos. He's content, okay? And there's another one I could bring up that I at one point thought he was kind of funny and cool, which is Kevin Hart. But come on, man, I had to pull the line because of the fact of he's been to Diddy parties. He's been caught literally talking sexually to Diddy. So with that being said, a live stream as well on YouTube. If you just literally look it up, like Kevin Hart checking out a Diddy party, right? He actually stays back for the after party. So I actually made a line, pretty much quoting that, saying like, "I'll put you like Diddy did Kevin Hart in the after party," right? I'm bringing up stuff that is somewhat relevant to stay, especially since right now Diddy is relevant. Not to mention, I can flip Diddy all day, right? Did he do it? As in, questioning, did he actually do it? Or did he do it? As in, go do it, did he? Or, to bring that into the nice concept of you to be a triple, the name is in there, Diddy. Like, I can bring content like that into my music. But the funny thing is, the biggest bar everyone will know you for at the moment, especially against Ren, is a double that is backed to a double that creates imagery that I've literally made a meme for you on Red Shady, is a well with gills, because you were talking about wells and wells, like the mammal and place in New England, okay, England, Wells, New England, along with gills, which is the last name of Ren, and gills, what fish fucking breathe through. Double to a double. And then if we bring that to imagery standard of terms, because you're bringing both because you want to say, can Ren breathe underwater? Okay? Whales don't breathe underwater. They're a mammal, yes. But, again, mammals breathe above water. They don't go below and while underwater. So on the image of that brings up, can Ren breathe underwater like a fish? When your fish line, technically mammal line, was a whale, they breathe above water, so does Ren. Simple as that. Don't come at me with imagery. Don't come at me with doubles, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't do a double on top of a double for the imagery to flop. Okay? I wouldn't even pull the well on well line where we're talking about a state, like the place inside of a country, which is England. Okay? To the mammal that lives in the ocean. If I was to bring up well, it would actually probably be well from what people drink from. A well, which is where some people in England might live, which is Wales. If I was to do well again, it would be like, well, I could go here as in the alternate way to saying like, a place that I'm going to be going to, slash being like, well, kind of like that. But I would never have brought the mammal into it unless I wanted it to be a quad. And then if I was setting that up, I wouldn't have brought the imagery of Ren breathing underwater, trying to like a fish, after literally the first bit to bring up was a well that is in the ocean. That does not mix as wordplay, brother. It's stupidity at its finest. On top of you saying syllables don't matter in rap, but the funny thing is, on the technicality, if you look at rap technicals, Wordplay is there. Knowing larger words shows a higher brain level of knowing better way of saying a line on a higher IQ. So yes, syllables do matter, Dota. And that's the reason you're probably naming one of your things brevity, because you're also trying to use brevity to heighten your word game, your word play, okay? Or the knowledge of larger words in sentences. Okay? It's kind of funny, brother. Don't come at me with that. Again, I have listed at least 6 words back to back in a sentence that is 4 syllable, 6 syllable, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 throughout, compared to you being a 4 syllable, a 2 syllable, a 2 syllable, a 3, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2. Okay? I'm already showing on the comprehension level of words, verbally saying something, my IQ is already a little higher. Speaking of, I know what IQ stands for. You would probably have to Google it. Intelligence quotient is what that stands for, IQ. You probably couldn't say that without hearing me say it or Googling it. Which I've said it way before this stream. I've said it in my music. Literally where I'm saying IQ, and then later saying, oh, it stands for intelligence quotient, which is what it's there for. Do you know what the last word means? When you can quote something, quotient, quote something. Intelligence, meaning a higher knowledge of vocabulary you can say when quoting anything. Okay? It is kind of funny that Dota cannot do that. On top of, I could say stream snipe and Dota be like, oh, what is stream sniping? Bro, that term has been around since at least 2001. When people actually live stream Call of Duty or any other shooter game, right? It's literally setting back. Like, I could be playing with you like right here if we were playing, right? For instance, let's go to weapons again, just to kind of get this out there in a funny way. Let's go ahead and hit 3. Okay. Let's say we're in a 1v1. I want to know where this person is. Let's say I'm somewhere way over here. And again, I'm looking for this person, okay? And let's say there's a wall right here. I know he's going to be somewhere in this area, but I don't know exactly where he's at. Now I can bring out my phone, okay? Go to YouTube or Twitch or wherever the person is streaming to, right? And watch it in the background. Like, okay, he's setting right here, and I can see that on my phone now because of his stream, and then come out going to his location. Stream sniping. I said he could do that, and I probably could still win. The probability being there, very high. Okay? It's very funny you don't even know what that term is in gaming. I bet you when I said KD, as in killed death, when I said I have a higher KD than you, he's probably sitting there like, what does KD mean? Right? And you're going to tell me you play Black Ops 6, you're dropping lobbies, you're going off, you're a really good player. And again, KD, Killed Death, has been around since at least 2001. Like, I'm having to look around here in real life. Where have you been? Okay? Simple and funny, Dota. Simple and funny. What are some other things I brought up that you're like, I don't know what that means, or it's very funny? That literally is thrown around in gaming all the time because of the fact that people do it. And then you want to, oh my god, I almost forgot about this. To literally resent you're doing this. But you want to say you can drop the game for 3 months or longer and come back and still kill and wreck in the game. Dota, do you not know how, I'm going to have to say it again because you don't know what acronyms are, skill-based matchmaking or engagement optimized matchmaking works? So engagement optimized matchmaking, every time you go into a match, if you start getting too many kills, it makes you start needing 4 bullets. Or maybe you're missing on bullets that's dead accurate. You should be actually on the guy, but it says you're missing, right? That's what EOMM does. It's literally as you play. Now, let's go into skill-based matchmaking, SBMM. Okay? I had to use the acronym, and I said it for you so you know what it means. Skill-based matchmaking actually cuts off if you're off the game for a while, because if you leave a game, they want to retain you. They want to make sure you're coming back. They want to make sure you're still playing. And if they notice you leave a game and you haven't been there for a while and you're coming back, they'll let you feel like you're doing better, like the game is good again, in order to try to keep you playing it. Okay? So it auto turns off skill-based matchmaking for a limited period of time. So it could be, oh, we won't kick it in for 2 games. So this way at least the person feels retained. They feel like maybe the game was fixed, or maybe they feel like they've gotten better and just needed a break. So with that being said, they're trying to find a way to keep you in the game. I could leave for 3 months and come back and still drop better. A new player who only plays once a week can come back and still play better because they're trying to retain you. Is your hamster gone, Dota? Are you not actually looking at what COD is today even though you play it? Are you really that brain dead, brother? Because at the end of the day, if you want to talk about someone being slow, I rarely ever play the multiplayer aspect, portion, whatever you want to call it, of Call of Duty. I play more zombies, hence we go in here, guys, just to prove a fact here. Okay? Weapons. Loadies. Okay? Let's just take a quick little look. MAM 4 is Zombies Diamond. My AK is Zombies Diamond. AMS is Zombies Diamond. ASVAL right now shows that. But if I quickly just go into Gunsmith, go into Customize, go here, we will notice something. It is Zombies Diamond. Okay? Opal. Literally, if I click in here, Zombies. And if I click on this, you will see I have not done all, I've done all the ARs. But if I come over here, here's the big thing for you guys. I've done 19 out of 33 Zombie Diamond weapons. It gets better than that. Okay, the only guns I have not got Zombies Gold on, okay, and I do mean this as the only guns, is going to be, hold on, let me go find them right quick. Nope, it's not in this. Let's go to Zombies right quick, guys, so I can actually just point it out a little easier. That way I'm not in here. Let's go to Zombies. Alright, so we go to Zombies. We go to weapons. We go to Lodi. Okay. The only guns I have not got Zombies Diamond on, if we scroll back, is going to be this HE1. Okay. Not Diamond Gold, my bad. Is the HE1 and the baseball bat. Those are the only 2 weapons I do not have Zombies Gold on. Okay? Every weapon but those 2 in the game have Zombies Gold. Every AR, every SMG, every shotgun, every LMG, every marksman rifle, every sniper rifle, every pistol, okay? One launcher, every special, okay? And 2 melees have zombies gold. Retain that for a second. I don't touch a lot of multiplayer, okay? And I've taken at least a few days off of this game where I haven't even played it. And I have all this. There's been days I went over and just played Warzone. Just for shits and giggles. Okay? Where I'm outside of multiplayer. Right? On like search and destroy and stuff like that. Where you can literally wander the map in, I don't know, instead of like regular Battle Royale. Like in Plunder. Just collecting cash. Or collecting crates to get the jollies. You know, type ordeals. Where I've done that to try to get events done faster, where I'm not in multiplayer or I'm outside of combat, because getting the crates in Plunder was very easy to do. And to show you guys, I do have a crap ton of I've already completed the event. It's done apart from buying the black cell, because I'm not putting money in towards the black cell right now. But just showing that, you know, day one, I had this done. Okay? Funny bit. Okay? I do not touch multiplayer all that often. With me being in outside the aspect of multiplayer in Dota, you can't say, well, you're still shooting zombies, so you still get to play. Like, go play zombies for a little bit, Dota. Watch how easy that gameplay is. Okay? Play it for a while where you lose how multiplayer feels. Then go back to multiplayer. Okay? You're going to feel a big difference. Because one playstyle here doesn't match the other over there. Just doesn't. So a good test for you, Dota. Say this. I dare you, okay, through the rest of the prestiges you have, up to Master Prestige, to play zombies only. Because I can tell you, if we quickly right now go to Barracks, we go to Progression, we go to Prestige, I can tell you now, from Prestige 1 to Prestige 8, okay, is mostly zombies. Like maybe one game of multiplayer, but the rest was zombies. So from Prestige 1 to 8, I actually technically want to go on about it. It's technically 9 and 3 levels into 10. But I'm shortening it just for you, Dota. Go on a brand new account. Play from Prestige 1 to Prestige 8. And then go touch multiplayer. If I can do that and come back dropping 30 kills a game like you do, or 40 kills a game, something you haven't done, there is a little bit of a difference in our skill level. Alongside, I can still drop 1.0 KDs in game. That isn't what is affected by SBMM, okay? The main part of that is actually over here when you're inside of your progressions tab, to see like game by game, right? If you play 10 games, in those 10 games, it tries to keep your average, hence the word average, kill death a 1.0. And this game has it times 3. Okay, as in whatever it was in the last game, which was Modern Warfare 3, they raised it 3 to 4 times more for BO6. And if I can still drop a 1.0 or higher in that, is more forced. I bet you if they remove skill-based matchmaking, I'd still be where I used to be. Not in 1.0. If we went back to the OG Modern Warfare 3, or to like OG MW2, or OG, like around the older games, my kill death was a 2.5. In older titles, like the very older time, before Modern Warfare 2019, when it started really bringing skill-based matchmaking in, which even then I still had a 2.0. win-loss, a 2.0 kill-death. Something I don't have here. It's not because my skill is dropped. It's just because of how the game works with skill-based matchmaking. I'm thrown into teams that literally just camp the spawn instead of pushing into the mid, holding down proper angles, and actually playing as a good player would. I don't get that. To even prove you're in a super low ranked lobby, Dota, the team that I'm playing with on my team is the team that you're versing. Okay? It's trying to give you a better game. Your team, when you spawn in, all of them are dispersing out, running around. They might be super new players who want to try to learn the maps compared to the teams I get that are really bad players who know the map a little bit, but their gun skill, their gunny, is not really there. So they hide. They set in spawn. They go to a corner. So when a guy like me, who actually has gunny, who is running about, slide canceling or doing whatever, dies for the lack of holding up flanks. Notice most of the gunfights I die in is either, yes, I got outplayed by a dude who slide canceled me, or B, I'm being shot in the back. Hence, how many times did I say that? Like, bro, no one's watching that side. I got shot in the back. They're in my spawn. Right? Because they literally would shoot me from my spawn as I'm running to theirs. Because of the flank route they were pulling, my team was not watching. Right? And to make that worse, it's small maps. It's Nuke Town. Literally small map. There's 3 routes, middle, right, and left, for both spawns, that literally, when you walk around the houses, you're in the middle of the map. Let's put it that way. And for my team to not be anywhere near the middle of the map, they have to be setting in the spawn. They have to be finding a corner to go sit in. And they're not holding set angles. They're not actually watching angles they should be, allowing the enemy to flank or even flip the spawn consecutively, meaning multiple fucking times, because they don't know how to watch the proper routes. That is my team I get compared to yours. And I can still come up positive. I can still drop 40 kills while you're in a free-for-all game mode, so it doesn't matter about team, just matters about your map knowledge, the spawn routes, the routes people will push, and shooting everyone in the match. And I do mean everyone, because if there's 12 players in the match, that's 12 kills you can get as long as you're going off properly and not dying. You could drop a nuke in that because you don't have to worry about routes. You just kill one, kill another, turn around, kill one, kill another, turn around, kill one, kill another, and just keep doing that back and back. You should easily be able to get as many kills as it takes to win that lobby, which I actually think is 45. Because I think the free-for-all game mode, like the highest amount of kills you can get is 45, because the max kill, like in team deathmatch, is 45, unless you're playing domination or something. But I think they keep it like capture, like the kill confirmed, you have to claim the tags, or team deathmatch. So if it's kill confirmed, you can drop 50 or more on your player level and skill, especially if you're killing the entire lobby pretty well. They cannot collect that many tags, and you're setting it one tag away from winning the game, and you just keep dropping kills and make sure you don't consecutively kill the player and let them kind of deny the tags, you can gain a lot more kills. But your player level already shows me you can't. If that makes sense. Just watch his playstyle, you'll see what I mean. And to show you guys later, because here, after, as soon as I end this stream, which won't be right now, but as soon as I do end the stream, I will go grab my clip and upload it to YouTube. That is a short clip, by the way, just showing basically the kill cam of a kill, like, you know, the kill cam in both sense of kills on camera, and then the actual match ending kill cam, to show you the difference in the play style and the mechanics I use compared to if you go watch Dota's kill cam on his Call of Duty video, and you can see a massive jump in skill level. The skill bracket we have is not even close. Beats can sometimes follow me in my games and drop nearly the same kills. I could literally go join a lobby. Beats will be in it. And let's say I drop 50. Beats will somewhere between 30 and 40. Right? He could be literally second on the board in my lobbies compared to a game where Dota's in. Like, I bet you if I put Dota in my lobbies, the game would hold his hands to 30 kills. But the max kills he would get in my lobbies is only 30. And that's even if he can get them. Meaning if he keeps getting spawn killed, if he keeps playing his skill level where he just walks around without slide canceling a good portion of the time, or if he's not sitting in a corner but trying to get out and showing me his reaction time, I'd say you only get 20 in my lobbies. My prediction is if Dota ever joined my Call of Duty lobbies, he would be like 30 kills and 40 deaths, or in the ballpark of 20 kills and 40 deaths. I just had to sit quiet to let that sink in for a second. Okay? Dota, your IQ is not higher than me. Okay? And your skill bracket in COD is nowhere near me. Let's not go there. Okay? And your best comparison to try to argue against against you copying other creators is, does a football player, a linebacker, choosing to be a linebacker, not copying another linebacker? No. One, they recruit. Therefore, a linebacker has to train to be a linebacker in case this dude retires. That way, this linebacker can now fill the gap. There's training for it. Rap does not have that. Okay? Second hand, they're both sports, but rap technically isn't a sport. It's more music than it is a sport. There's aspects to be sporty, as in rap battles, where a lyricist versus another lyricist. But at the end of the day, again, rap is music. A sport, on the other hand, is a team versus another team, and it's that way even if you play it in the backyard, it's still a team versus another team. There's no free bit about it that is just there for fun. It's literally team versus team. It's staying competitive compared to where different styles of rap, yes, you have to be better than an artist that is in the same bracket as you are, but at the same time, there's people out there who do music just for about breakups, okay? There's rappers out there who do music about thug life, right? So to be thug versus thug, this versus this, but it isn't thug versus city compared to football, that is a team versus a team. And again, that is staying the same thing. Even if we go outside of state, like national football, you still have college versus college, right? It's still competitive no matter where you go. So trying to bring up that to counter that is kind of funny. And that already shows me you're not checked in all the way there. You're just not. And another thing is your arguments. You want to talk about how people sound smarter by the way they actually rebuttal against a argument. When you're rebuttaling or even talking, go back and watch your fucking own live streams, bro. You're looking up to try to find what you're going to say, or you're looking down like, oh my fucking god, brother. You're not eye to eye contacting me, which already tells me when you're looking down, your tail's between your legs. When you're looking up, you're trying to find what to say. As of this whole conversation, yes, I'm not showing my face. Because again, I'm not using a cell phone where I can go live and have a fucking camera pointed towards me. Or a PC doing the same. I'm on a console. But the funny thing is, I'm staring directly straight into my screen. You would know if I'm looking up and over because the mic will fall back from my head a bit. You will know if I'm looking directly straight down because the, well, sound around me is not having to go further to ricochet off of a wall and come back. It's literally right there at the floor below me. Right? In all honesty, I gotta send my condolences out, not in, but out to your music career, to your ego, and to you through this stream. Don't touch the mic with me, bro. I'm day for day, word for word, bar for bar, in a higher intelligence skill bracket than you are in. You might be able to make your music sound good, as in like vocals, how your vocals kind of lay on a track, but the words you use are way lower than what I use. At the end of the day, people barely can understand the people you're copying because maybe they don't watch them. Because again, there are a lot of people that don't click on the other creators compared to everyone listens to Eminem. Even if they don't like him, they've heard him. So of course they can say, oh, you're copying Eminem compared to them saying you're copying. But from a creator that knows other creators that you literally made content, literally claiming it's yours, but copying them, I can call it out. Okay? You might try to change an aspect, but here's an actual real legal battle for you. Or a good way to put into, oh yeah, that's right. Flipping how you're trying to say rap is trying to be like a sports game, right, in an argument. If you take an instrumental, okay, if you only change one thing about that instrumental or any barely little bit, does not make it a new instrumental. You can still get claimed by that. Same as like the old saying on YouTube goes, if you play 30 seconds of a song, they can't claim you. Yes, they can. That's actually false. Those are things that people spewed out who didn't understand how the copyright system works in exact measure. That being said, you just changing one aspect of someone's content does not make it your own. If you're combining Knox Hill and No Life Shack, yes, that's copyright infringement, my dude, because you're still using their content. You didn't change too much about it. Yes, you made it where, oh, nowadays it isn't just rap anymore. You can tell me to do country or any type of music. Okay, let's go outside of that bracket. Now we can bring 3 or more artists in that you're copying. Because there's people out there who probably do country music. So now you're trying to do their content on top of Knox Hill content on top of this other dude's content, trying to combine it into one. You're not finding originality out of it. Nor have I on my music, but I'll say that openly. Because yes, I'm copying Eminem, his instrus, his flow. but it's my own lyrics compared to you. And hold on. Let's take that back a bit. And my own lyrics. But I'm not looking to get endorsed off of it. I'm not looking for a paycheck at the end of the day for those songs. I do Red Shady content for fun. It's my little Passover time. It's my little thing where I just go hit the booth just to be funny, compared to my real content is here. Notice, there's over 1,000 subscribers here. I do content on gaming. This is where I'm at mainly. And then 150 subscribers, not looking to get paid, on Red Shady. On top of this channel has been around for 5 to 6 years, not always making content or been at the level where I'm at now to want to make content, because it originally started where I was playing Arma 2, a PC game, okay? And playing on servers where dudes like, will upload a clip if someone breaks this rule so we can get you your stuff back. For instance, if I'm playing as a cop in Arma 2, we're doing a roleplay server, and somebody mass RDMs or goes outside of roleplay to kill you at a scene you're prepared to do, you can report that, which, will get them in trouble, but also if you lose anything that you had at that moment, you can get it back, and then go right back to the roleplay moment. So with that being said, that's where my channel started at. It was just that, right, for gaming. And then, I don't know, when I actually hit console for PS4, I decided to actually do gaming content. So I played Ark Survival Evolved, Rainbow Six Siege, different Call of Duty games, and actually started making content for these games on top of even Fallout 76. The account you see now on PlayStation isn't the main account. My original account got hacked because of a breach inside of PlayStation. Slash, like, the country that hacked me paid PlayStation employees who took the endorsement and removed two-step authentication off without actually reaching out through email, which is the regular channel. They send it to your email for you to click it to remove it, and then to also click to change password. That's the original way PlayStation was supposed to be done in that way, but it wasn't done that way. So I made content literally talking about how that happened and why I'm no longer on that account and why I'm on this one now. Okay, but yes, it was hacked. And then after it got hacked, right, where I have the potential of losing content again because I knew how they'd done it, I shut that account down because I reached out to PlayStation when it got hacked. When they said $100, I'll give your account back, I reported that and got the account banned. Okay, I got my account banned for that reason, and then made this one and had to restart all over on everything. Even any camos I'd done in past games, I had to re-go get. And some of them I said, fuck it, I'm not doing it again. Like, how about Last Zombies? That were round based. I was going for dark matter in zombies, or whatever it was called there, and I was, I think, 4 weapons away from getting it when I got hacked live on stream, nevertheless, in the middle of the night, okay? But I decided, fuck it, I'm not going to go back and redo those camos. I just waited till this game to do it, because I thought the camos looked pretty okay. But again, Dota, do not try to bring a rap battle against me and expect to come out on top until you actually been through a few more levels of brevity. When I say a few more, I mean like maybe a year or two, where you can actually have a larger vocabulary. Hold on. A larger amount of things you can say in larger words. There you go. I had to tone it backwards so you could understand it. Because I don't know if you know the word vocabulary yet. That's how much I troll Dota, guys. I don't care. At the end of the day, Dota, really don't. Just don't. It'd be funny if you did. And I wouldn't even have to reply. I already have like 6 tracks that I've literally just done troll disses. Like when I say troll disses, I mean they were literally just trolls. But yes, they're disses towards you. that are posted already on YouTube with two of them in two different halves talking about multiple different people you have copied. Um, just don't. I literally, as I said before in the last video, I would happily remake Eminem and be like, "Hi, my name is," remake, and literally change up the aspect of the bars after instead of "Hi kids, do you like violence?" That part, instead of changing that, it would actually turn out to be, "Hi kids, do you like Dota? Want to copy everyone else as last as he did?" Because you have. Let's be honest, you have. And that alone, just that section, would already be the killer of you. I wouldn't have to go any further. Even that right there is a Dota kill. He's dead. Okay? And I could come up with that here without having to write it on pen or go to a pad on a computer or a notepad on the phone and write, then delete, then write and delete. I can do it here, just as we are here. Okay? And yes, I do Eminem remakes. That's why I can come out with that. Okay? And the funny thing is, Dota, before you say I alter my voice in any way, yeah and nay, I do. I don't. Because instead of altering my voice, I just layer it. I stack it. Okay? It's called harmonic layering, which is when you take your voice compared to another voice you make, meaning with your own vocals, layer them on top of each other. So the best way I can say is like, "Hi kids." You do like that, and then you come back and go, "Hi kids." And then you actually make sure you say it at the right time, as in the same time, on two different tracks, right? And that's called harmonic layering. That's all I do. I do not actually go and edit my voice. Alright? So everything you hear actually is my voice just layered on top of each other. Especially if it sounds like Eminem, I go with a higher, darker voice of myself and just layer it. I do not take the track and alter it. Okay? I don't. And the funny thing is, Dota, I can actually get comped or mistaken to be Eminem or Shady. Think of that for a second, Dota. I have people who come to my videos and go, "Thanks, Shady," who think I'm actually Shady, even though in the description section says it's not Eminem. Um, they will actually listen. Like, if you go back to when I literally pretended to be Eminem dissing Drake because that was the thing going on at the time when Drake actually said, like, I could be Eminem in a battle, right? He's not what he used to be, blah, blah, right? When Drake said this shit, I was like, I'm just going to pretend to be Eminem just for shits and giggles. I know M isn't going to reply, but for everyone out there, let's make it as if he did. But even then, I still said, is not Eminem. It is Eminem's thing, my own lyrics, in the description section. So if anyone looked deeper, they'd actually see that I'm actually being honest, right? But I had people come in and literally be like, Drake lost all his respect in his city. Who literally thought I was Eminem. Okay? The way I can say things, the wordplay I use, and the syllables I use literally rank my account, my music, to making people think it's Eminem. Legitimately. Hold on, Dota. Just in case you don't know what the word legitimate means, it means for real. Okay? Especially since I know when you were replying to me You, one, didn't use punctuation, nor two, hold on, punctuation, the period, the little dot you use at the end of sentences, or how about the line with the dot, the exclamation point, or how about the little curvy line, has a curve at the top that comes down to a dot, a question mark, instead of using those at the end of your sentences, or if you're listing off multiple things, using a comma, the little circle, it has a little tail on it going to the left, to break apart the things you're pointing out, which I know you're, one at least one of the people that was talking to me in your comment section didn't understand how that works because he called it jumbly garbly gook when really nothing about it was jumbled. I punctuated correctly. I placed commas in separating the different things I'm pointing out so it's not jumbled. It's actually sectioning each thing correctly. Already tells me the level of brain power anyone who defends you really is. It's very funny, okay? It is what I'm trying to point out, and that's why I keep making fun of you, Dota, with, punctuation issues that you seem to have, and why I keep saying you dropped out of school because the lack of punctuation you use already tells me you dropped out after 5th grade. Maybe he might have made it a little through middle school, guys, but he dropped out before he made it through high school, okay? Even his replies, the way he talks, is not even... It's not there, okay? I have to literally just stop there without being too mean. You're calling me the R word, retarded. But the way you talk sounds like not even a high school, like a middle school dropout, at least. Okay? You've dropped out. I can tell. Because your English, or should we say literacy, in how you use English is borderline comprehensible. Okay? Borderline. Like when you write, of course, you probably go back, look at it, and delete and actually like edit. But when you're not doing that, and it's very, very... It's very, very out there. Okay? Especially noticeable when you're doing your streams and you're trying to argue with me on stream. Even the way you type, maybe you're saying it into your phone, even says that. Not to mention, you're already telling me how impatient you are. Because instead of being like, even if you are talking, like for instance, we'll do example here. So an example. The doctor went to the zoo, period. Right? Literally, so the phone would actually punctuate where the stop is. You're going, the doctor went to the zoo, went to over here, done this, done that, blah, 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 and not even period at the end. You're not even adding a punctuation at the very end. So when people read your stuff, where a breath would be, where you should be pausing, they have to continue reading because there's no punctuation there at all. Even if you used punctuations wrong, I would literally be like, he punctuated. Then not using it at all, at least. Because my God, bro, it's funny. Let's all set and take that in for a second. Like, you ever seen that funny meme with a dog that kind of looks over, kind of like, what the fuck? while at the same time being like, the fuck is this man on? Expression. That's literally how I look at Dota if he threatens to respond to me, or even threatens me in a comment and calls me retarded. I have to literally give him that look. Like, and laugh behind it. Because at the end of the day, Dota, your threats hold no weight to me, brother. And I can't even call you brother because, well, I don't know how I would be born into a family with you at an IQ level you have of me being smarter. Unless you just happen to be the kid that just sat in a corner all the time and smoked weed, didn't learn, slept through fucking class, and just didn't care. And I just happened to be the kid who actually paid attention in class. Right? You can go to Red Shady, guys, and see where I've literally, in cap and gown, took a picture of me in my old graduation cap and gown, holding my high school diploma. And Dota couldn't do that. I graduated, Dota didn't. I made it through school, had the balls, had the IQ to do it. I can get hired on anywhere I want to go, even in music. Dota dropped out. Now I can say a high school diploma really isn't needed because, again, Dota can still go anywhere. So me having that argument kind of fell through. But let's be honest, at least I had the nads down here to stick it through compared to Dota, who dropped out. Probably felt school wasn't needed and dropped out. And that's why if you listen to his English literature, it's subpar. But anyway, guys, hope you get a good laugh out of that. And I really hope any Dota followers that catch this and listen to the whole thing through, and actually stuck through to listen to a higher IQ, now knows to go to his channel, find that grayed out button of you have subscribed, clicks it, and clicks unsub. Because at least then, your knowledge has grown a little bit, and you have gained a little bit more knowledge to become smarter. And if you are wanting to be knowledgeable, go look at someone like Ren, go look at someone like Knox Hill, look at someone like Red Shady, and look at someone like Dax. Okay, even though Dax has been catching a lot of flack here lately, and some other rappers, there's people out there a lot better, on a higher level than Dota, and actually use good comprehension and verbal literacy in their music than Dota does. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a good night or a good day wherever you are. Till next time, stay awesome and peace.